What is up, my meeps and moops? We're back again to continue Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. I just had a quick little break. If you're watching this on Twitch, how you doing? If you're watching this, it says I got one viewer right away. And as much as I would like to think the person who followed me is that viewer, we'll see. It's probably a bot. But if you're watching this on VOD later, give me a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, give me a like, a comment, a subscribble. It really helped me out. But for now, let's just hop back in. There we go. Okay, it is gone. So I have a problem with my brain. When I start something, I can't finish it. So literally while I was sitting there having a snack, playing on my phone.
Status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
I was going back and forth from the Purgatory Bar to the docks. I'm just listening to 3 stories.
Purgatory.
This guy, the Solarian, was bragging about his new armor to the Asari. The Asari just mentioned that she sold her car, her really expensive car. And it's like, what? You love that car?
You asked if I got heavy armor. I never said it was heavy armor. And since when do you know anything about shield capacitors?
I read about them.
Did you say you sold your car a few weeks ago? Because that's around the time I got sent this new armor.
Hey, it's late, and I'm not letting my friend miss the night of purgatory, right? You want to go in, or do you want to talk about my cars?
No, you're right. Let's go in. And I'm buying you some goddamn drinks.
So that was one of the stories I was interested in. The other, there's a Turian smuggler and a human smuggler, and they're planning to rob the Alliance military, or at least the Turian is. The human called him the garbage.
Alliance wasn't good for business before, but this is war. They're dying for us. I'm not stealing medicine from them.
Your patriotism is touching.
My planet's on fire, asshole. Tell your friend in customs every goddamn package of Metagel better stay where it is. Or maybe CSEC needs to know where their last gun shipment went.
Fine. I'll pass on the word. I think you should finish your drink.
Yeah, I think I should.
Love it. But that shows, like, the human whose planet is currently on fire is like, I'm not going to shoot my own people in the foot. But the Turian, whose own planet is on fire, is like, screw him.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
I also went to the docks holding area and checked in on that teenager and that surprising budding friendship between her and a CSEC guard. A CSEC Turian who's kind of like watching over her. And I think last time I visited, she started to realize
24. Emergency.
that her parents might not be coming to meet up with her.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
Waiting.
Okay. It started over, so I've heard every dialogue in that chain. And as I was going to exit the dock,
Spectre status recognized.
the reason I delayed and stopped was I heard the 2 people at front with the Alliance soldier talking to a new private, saying, "Hey, we gotta fight Cerberus," and they're like, "Wait, I don't want to fight humans. I signed up to fight Reapers," and they're like, "You probably will, but."
I'd like to
Where?
request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
There you go. Does she secretly support Cerberus or just not want to fight? And I overheard a mission from him. Hey, Ashley.
Shepard, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
You never wanted to have guns
Well,
drawn
that'll
on
be the
her.
first and last time I wave a gun at my commanding officer.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know.
With thorium
We don't have a
spores.
choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Oh, 100%. We'll go
Permission
aboard.
granted, Lieutenant. Just keep your gun pointed at the Reapers, okay?
I'd prefer it, thanks.
Build my
Grab your
crew.
gear and find a bunk, Williams.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Can I have her as a...
Yeah.
It's good to have you back.
Yes, ma'am.
Is she going to be a companion? Or is she going to be like Diana Allers?
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina. That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councilor Valorn.
Kyle,
What?
your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Keeley Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he should have begun on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these
So me,
bastards.
Their
Grayson.
attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Councilor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Good.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their
Thank
support
God.
now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly.
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate.
So it was made to be understood. The
In
Protheans
the
knew.
light fashion, our scientists are
they might not
convinced
finish it, so it's
generate
made
enough
to be-
energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy, and in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics.
So they build. I look for
And in
the.
the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Got it.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned.
Oh, that's not
They
good.
didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
that they wouldn't ask.
So literally Shepard
wasn't important.
has already
The colony's
made it
coordinates are on
to
the
Asari
Galaxy
High
Map.
Command
I'll
and
try to figure out what's going on.
Galaxy-wide name. The Perseus Veil. That's a priority. Masana distress signal. The Cerberus coup. It's in the Codex. And Lessus. No clue what that is. Alien. What do we got in Alien? The Batarian fleet. The once formidable Batarian navy was all but annihilated when the Reapers struck Karshan. The enraged survivors have gathered into a single remaining fleet. Batarian refugees are enlisting by the thousands. Desperate for a sense of purpose after the destruction of their homeworld, no collection of vessels is more eager to engage in the Reapers than Karshan's class warships. As the highest-ranking officer left in the hegemony, Balak is now the last Batarian military leader. His leadership, drive, and barely contained fury have galvanized his troops. While Balak bears a deep hatred for the Alliance, he would do anything to save his people, and has grudgingly joined forces with humanity to stop the Reapers. Batarian refugees are rallying around the pillars. Good. So that's 5, 50, and 100, I would guess. The Council created the Citadel Defense Force to support Shepard in the war against the Reapers. The CDF includes ships and soldiers from every Council race. Complements from a few species without official membership status have also quietly joined. After the attempted coup, no offer of assistance has been turned away from the Council advisors. An increase in refugees in the Citadel depleted resources that might have otherwise gone to defense systems and personnel. Civilians volunteering at emergency clinics help save lives by processing patients, assisting doctors, and taking some of the burden off the Citadel's overtaxed medical staff. Alright, so that's when I let more refugees in. That's when I told the people to help as doctors, warning people the Citadel to prepare for the war has improved civilian readiness. Commander Shepard restored duty pay to spouse and families of active service people, improving morale. A con artist exploiting refugees was thrown off the Citadel. Security improved at docks as a result. Spectre authorization released medical supplies from customs to Huerta Memorial, improving quality of patient care. Spectre gave CSEC permission to tap into surveillance of private citizens. CSEC is using footage to make several arrests, improving security. CSEC was authorized to train a civilian militia, strengthening their defense force. Housing was found for Grissom. Knew that. CSEC is focusing on smaller crimes and misdemeanors. This has spread their force thin, decreasing efficiency when dealing with larger threats. I thought I said focus on the big stuff. After reassurances that keeping money in the bank is critical to the war effort, Volus merchants are making donations to relief efforts. Good. Schematics recovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets. Schematics of advanced biotic amplifiers from Grissom are increasing the endurance of Asari under fire. Good. The Asari. Oh, a bunch. The Asari science team. Most respected Asari scientists have used their long lifespans to become leading experts in their fields. Asari scholars often gain perspective on how cultural shifts affect society, grasping the larger contextual forces behind new proposals, and using this to springboard into hypotheses years ahead of their time. The Asari science team working on the Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy eager to contribute to its construction. The Asari Second Fleet, largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit-and-run mindset with nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activity. The Second Fleet's fighter squadron are intensively competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. A group of Asari mercenaries sent by a matriarch friend of the commander have volunteered their services. They'll ride the Second Fleet, deploying into combat zones when required. The Sixth Fleet has more dreadnoughts than any other collection of ships in the Asari Navy, and almost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict, as any war with the fleet has never remained small. It was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Rachni in the beginning of the Rachni War, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony first colony under siege in the Krogan rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious, and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is a welcome sight for any ally when it arrives. And the Destiny Ascension, which I saved. The Destiny Ascension is the flagship of the Citadel fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought unlike any other vehicle in the galaxy. Captained by Matriarch Ladania, the Destiny Ascension evacuated the Council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire but saving the Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the dreadnought shielding and firepower, committing formidable ships to fight against the Reapers. I mean, hey, Conrad, you got me 5. Published years ago by Dr. Conrad Werner. He's a doctor? He was a doctor this whole time? This doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology is a lengthy but intriguing argument that dark energy causes a minute but empirically observable difference in the passage of time. Hotly debated when first published, the paper's theory is supported by recent data. The dissertation illuminates several instructions left by Protheans on how to build the Crucible. Dr. Werner found additional schematics useful in the creation of the device. After passing the data onto the Alliance, he added Commander Shepard to the dissertation's list of acknowledgments. What a nice guy. Well, I can't stand him, to be honest. What a nice guy, though. The Solarian 3rd Fleet gets me 133. Cool. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian 3rd Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence in any war, the 3rd Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems, while improving tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotillas have been armed with hull-mounted Thanix cannons developed in conjunction with the Turian military. Now that their egg clutches are out of danger, the Solarian colony Senequal is shipping all materials up to can muster to the 3rd Fleet. And upgrading to the Turian 6th Fleet. Turian Navy has the most dreadnoughts of any known species in the Milky Way. The Turian hierarchy limited production of these ships only because the Treaty of Phyrexian strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts. Due to their destructive capabilities, the Turian 6th Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet. Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol space around the Citadel. Now it's ready to fly to areas trying to fight off the invasion. And the 7th Fleet updated. Crates of dextroamino acid metagel have been shipped out to Turian 7th Fleet. This resupply will help Turian medics treat potentially fatal wounds. Not bad, we're getting there. Not bad military strength. We're past the minimum. We're getting good. We will get good.
Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Don't disagree.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Commander, I found something you need to see.
What you got, trainer?
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on the horizon when the fleet was attacked.
Really?
You'll recall
that.
I mentioned growing up in the Terminus system. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Really?
Has the Alliance tried to make contact?
I only managed to save half of Horizon.
They've been unable to find them. They're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so. Yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Got it.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
No probs. Galax. Oh my god, so many. Game night from Samantha. Thanks for taking the time to speak with a civilian. Let's see if Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab brings to your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Affecting Cerberus engineers. Sender blocked. Changing my identity was good advice. Once again, you saved my life. After we last spoke, I overheard some refugees mention Cerberus. Then they said my name. I freaked out until I recognized their voices. Close friends of mine who defected. Oh, ex-Cerberus engineers. Cool. They want to help with the war effort. I've attached contact information. Neat. Citadel interview your cabin. The networks are going with wall-to-wall coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Adina's death. Can I get an hour or so to talk with you about that? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room, so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need to talk, just say the word. Meet me at the bar. Jack. Hey, already did that. Bam. Alliance News Network. Elysium. An evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempts to escape a Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium. It was reportedly saved by a lone biotic worker when a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia. That's the guy that Jack let go. Where a witness says he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Holy crap! Aresh was the other child that survived Pragia aside from Jack. Adrian Victus, Commander Shepard. Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located the ship without inside information. The only person who knew the cruiser's position was a Volus ambassador, Din Korlak. I heard ugly rumors of a bounty out on his head. I advised my advisors, and since I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself, I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined. But now's the time for the political crisis that would result. For the security of our fleets, I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he's indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on his last known location to a Spectre office on the Citadel. Got a minute? I was wondering, sure. Kai Lang's dossier. As promised, here's what we have on Kai Lang. Name, Lang Kamakai. Date of System Alliance military enlistment, November 14th, 2172. Age of enlistment, 16. Credentials faked. Tours of duty. Terminus system, patrol and reconnaissance. Exodus cluster, patrol and reconnaissance. Reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced to in light of previous exemplary service record. Raid on Entian recommended for System Alliance Medal of Valor. Kite's Nest. Tactical reconnaissance accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Intel on Kai Lang's activity after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the Elusive Man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the Elusive Man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus' Phantom-class implants. Priority, Citadel shore leave. I'm ordering Nori to drive back to the Citadel. She's in the small army of techs will take care of your crew while you're there. One more thing, Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. Here, it's a nice place. God, there's a lot to do. Level 53. Volus Ambassador mission. Shore leave.
Turians will hold, pound for pound.
Ex-Cerberus
They're the best
engineers.
fighting force in the galaxy.
pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan. So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Hello, Shepard. What's on your mind, Edie? The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke. I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm.
Ha!
This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional. You're worried about dying?
She thought, hey, there's no way people can kill me.
My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life? It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants. But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers. Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love. I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak. Are you and Ashley okay? The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant. I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well. Good. Hello, Shepard.
Commander.
All right, let's go find Ashley.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Everyone wants to talk. Let's head up to the captain's cabin, call up either Trainer or Diane.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this.
Same.
Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way. In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface. Not nearly as much fun as real pieces.
I got one with real pieces.
But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
The most exciting thing you can think of is playing.
Well, if you're not up for the challenge.
Try me. Ha! Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The Pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan?
Yeah, I don't think it was a great idea to
One is
invite
an
her to shower.
unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
I mean, I have a chessboard right there. Half interface, half real pieces. Just saying.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately.
True.
Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short.
I'll take
How
over.
long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Nope.
I think we're just fine and...
Oh, did you think? Of course you... I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal.
Update to the 103rd Marine Division. Alright. What do you think of my collection? So, hold up. I have... Down there is the Flotilla. Turian, Normandy 1, Normandy 2, Destiny Ascension. I'm not sure what that smaller one is. Alliance, maybe? That also looks Turian. Maybe that's an Alliance Dreadnought. Oh no, that over there is Geth, and that over there on the wall is Sovereign. Up there is Shadow Broker, Shuttle, Citadel. I got no clue.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Model hamsters, ship.
Yeah, maybe one.
Model ships,
When I'm
a
old,
hamster,
I can't fight worth shit
and an
anymore.
aquarium.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Oh, I should check my aquarium for my new jellyfish.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation.
Really? Good for you, bud.
Dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I tried. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit.
That's right, he was hit by the
colony
collectors.
first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice.
Wait.
I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. It got ugly.
Really?
We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And that's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed.
They asked me
either
after a
themselves
coup,
or their
probably.
soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Alright, so now I'm just unlocking anyone else? Private terminal. Hey, Ashley! Got it. Next area, the crew deck. Ugh. Oh, God. I just saw the name.
Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind. The Citadel almost falls. And you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
If they hadn't backed down, yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement. Still, I'm glad Ash didn't have to join Kaidan. Losing one was enough.
I agree. Right, yeah, Kaidan's up there, and I just saw right there, at the very bottom of the left side, Thane Krios. Oh, that's so... Oh, God, and right in the middle is Mordin. Of all these names, I knew Presley, he was the CO, Kaidan, Mordin, and Thane. So I knew 4 of them well.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun. Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Let's look around. Got this office. I'm always really curious about the chairs, like a sensory deprivation egg kind of thing, or what? I know the doc needs to talk to me.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
That's it? Okay, so Ashley will be hanging out in 3. Let's meet up with the doc.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Got another bottle of drink?
Refugees arrived at the
Nope.
Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
Kind of thing you need in a refugee camp.
Soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade me.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
Got it.
With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medijob.
Can I use Inferno grenades? Inferno grenade? Just wanted to point out for anyone who doesn't happen to have an incendiary power that the Inferno grenade works for the Pyromaniac achievement. Just put 1 in the win column for Ashley. For now, sure, I will get there for now. I'll lose access to my flare for now, but my reputation is almost maxed out. That is awesome. Garrus is over there, so I know he's not back in there.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
Damn it, Liara.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Secretary Phillips, the emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the cards to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the price their captains are asking for. Councilor Gugio, what about the military? They left an hour ago. They said it was too much risk connected. Yes, sir, here. This is a Pasky, sir? in an inventory. Phillips, I'm authorizing you on behalf of the City Senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our civilians on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles, sir. Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Don't get us those ships.
Perhaps we can talk later. Perhaps we can talk later.
You always say that. On deck 4, we got Diane and Javik and the engineers.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by C-Sec. We speak with the woman who fought on the front lines, Commander Shepard. How did Cerberus get in? Where was the Citadel fleet? Find out in a Battlespace exclusive. Commander.
Just double check him. Nothing downstairs yet.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. You should go see Adams, Commander.
I told you Adams would like to speak to
It
you.
gets better. While interfacing through our EZO capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced
Got it.
theoretical improvements to our capacitors.
Optimized EZO capacitors.
Commander?
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder.
Commander.
All good, Commander.
Alright. So they just needed time to install those pipes.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy.
Damn
In
right.
our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. I would like to visit the Citadel again. When it is not, the Kai Lang human bears watching, Commander. I sense that the blood in his veins is very cold. Yes?
So he wants to revisit the Citadel when it's not in flames. Understandable. Any upgrades?
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yep. Really screwed us all over on that one, Udina. I really like the look of that in 7 armor, but... That's right, I wanted to see my... just for now, let's Death mask. Oh, that looks really cool. I mean, I'm going to stick with my Blood Dragon armor because it's probably my favorite. Does it have anything to do with my love of the Dragon Age series? Maybe.
Hey, Commander. Hey.
Maybe, but we'll see. I also think it just looks good having this knightly space armor.
Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Again? I just talked to him.
Commander.
Everyone always wants to talk in this damn game, and I love it. But we got Ashley now, we got Inferno grenades so I can start setting people on fire.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they
Stories inspire you.
Get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate. That was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here.
Hope.
Faith.
Faith.
That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Let's get some Thresher mods there.
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard. I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Got it.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
We're getting there. Got that, got that. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about the attempt to take over the Citadel noted Cerberus' tactical missteps, which improved morale. Optimized EZO capacitors. A team of engineers working on the Normandy developed a theory behind a piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized EZO-based components to channel and store some thermal energy with greater efficiency. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found on the Prothean archive on Mars. So Gabby Adams and Gabby Donnelly just influenced this giant intergalactic project. And ex-Cerberus engineers, Kelly Chambers contacted several former Cerberus engineers, convincing them, as a way to make up for the mistake, to come out and help build the Crucible. Appalled at how Cerberus turned on humanity, these Cerberus deserters have thrown themselves into their new tasks with a passion. Not bad, we're getting there. Every little bit helps. I think let's double check. We're at about halfway to the maximum. We're a little bit more past halfway to the maximum. That's not bad.
Commander Shepard.
Westmoreland? Other one? Alright, now what the hell do I have to do? Shore leave. Let's do some galaxy exploration, I think, before I'm gonna head back. well, let's do some galaxy exploration. No! Galaxy exploration. Not this. Damn it. My stupid brain.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it. Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugees.
Stupid. God, I am so bad at things. Sometimes. I want the Mass Effect, not the Citadel. Leave orbit. So many. No, I went to there. Have I been? Alright, start there. The Valhalla threshold. Which I was at in 2. So I haven't been to the Valhalla threshold in over 6 months in-game.
I found something. Evasion successful.
Set to pause.
Signal confirmed.
Garvik. The Bargain World. Prothean data drives. Boop, I'm out.
Eluded.
Okay, so 33%. Let's head up to Micah. Get close to the 2 planets and scan.
I found something.
Elohi. Gas giant. With a bunch of moons. Let's see what's on this big old purple gas giant. Emergency fuel pods. Farlas, one of a trio of asteroids formed with an Element 0 core. An Element 0 converter. Good.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, let's head back here to Rahelia. Pick up that wreckage for 95 fuel.
Evasion
And
successful.
bus on out of the Valhalla threshold. Hell yes. These are scythe things, right? The next big story is the Geth Quarians, I believe.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, I've already had 100% of this area.
Faster than light jump successful.
Let's hit to Array, though. Galax. Given to the Krogan after the Rachni Wars, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers to a levo amino acid based world that they could not inhabit themselves but were unwilling to give up. They rented it out to the Vol Protectorate. To normal armor. I like that, actually. Alright, I have not yet leveled up Ashley, so let's also see what she's got. She does a sniper rifle and a shooty shoot gun. You definitely use an N7 Valkyrie. It's heavy as hell. But it is made for busting through things. Oh, let's max out the warp. Made for destroying armor. And Ashley. I did her at the beginning of the game. That explains it. Okay, yeah, so, that thing is made to destroy armor. Now the concussive shots for a solid on the fly power. Power concussive shot with the properties of active ammo, enabling it to burn, freeze, disrupt, warp, or pierce. Shredder. All right. Let's do this.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Our intel is minimal.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down and get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
That was a weird grunt. Alright. Did I hear a hawk just then? Squaw! Jacob! Jacob, how you been, bud? You're still with Cerberus? Well, I guess not anymore now that they're shooting at you, but...
Can see why Cerberus abandoned this place. Pretty damn chilly.
Alright, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
We can't hold them much longer.
Nothing.
Push forward! Maybe we can fight these guys! Watch for it! Liara!
Will do.
All clear. Any civilians live?
Alright, we're up to 4 grenades.
Who's there?
Come in, Jacob. This is Bryn. Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
Shepard!
Jacob, how bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Bryn. Did the girl that Jacob just get shot to save die, I assume? That stinks.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now, but they'll be back.
And in greater numbers.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
Oh, you owe me plenty.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Thanks, and you as well.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the Collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
Now, the elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
Yeah.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
They're bombing
Time
us.
to
Great.
evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shelter.
I did have a mission for a Cerberus jamming signal.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
You know this guy, Jacob? More ex-Cerberus?
He worked with me to stop the collectors.
These people, it was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Damn. Wait a second, Archer?
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
Let him worry.
Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
Good.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, so if you're not working on
I strayed
Overlord.
too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
Good on you.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
I have to go. And I'm not even gonna pretend it was...
I understand. Thank you for saving David. Both times.
From Horace to Bryn. Bryn, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing, and I'm getting the sense the big picture is beyond anything we could have imagined in our worst nightmares kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP.
Get the next two Stockholm cells to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take
Liara, what are you doing up there? Liara, friend. Why on table? Alright, sure, Liara, I guess that's where you want to be.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
How did you maintain secrecy with that many?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
That just upped the ante.
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents.
Damn.
I promised these people refuge. A new life free from sin.
And get anyone that could be used against
Never
them.
imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get 2.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
With Jacob's help, we've managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contracts terminated is what Cerberus called it. Makita, Scott, Daniel, Junhei, Annika, and so many others I didn't even know about. All of them gone, disappeared without trace, just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important. That we just stay one more day. What was I thinking? Oh my god, guys, come
Leave
on.
those things. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Calm down. Commander Shepard here. So what? So relax.
Shepard, I'm in here.
I'm not willing to die to save this data.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die.
Several parts of the whole. Alright, no.
Go. Just go.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
That's where I came from. I went up here, went that way.
I thought we covered our bases.
Shepard, I'm in here.
War on... What does he want with us? Why does he care? Who knows? He's crazy.
You can't make me crazy.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story.
It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up.
To be fair, I didn't either.
If you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at it?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive.
Not wrong. And he led the fire team twice.
Quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometime.
But you won't. You can't.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her we had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection.
So after our mission.
Finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And
Good
you
on
run
you.
this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life.
Good on you.
Whatever's left of it.
I gotta ask.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
That's it.
I should focus on
You bet.
Outpost for Jacob Taylor. Outpost is now 48% optional. We reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units to save power. Our outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm looking to good shielding on the black market.
If Jacob says we're going to be all right, I
Told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary. She's just a baby.
These civilians had no hope of coming out of this alive. Badly equipped, guns offline. It would have been a massacre.
Dark. Nothing back there. All right. Ah, Carnifex.
There, up ahead. Have to find the satellite tower.
Reinforcements arriving, sir.
Do a quick once around. I got nothing. Let's go.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More enemies in our path. Shuttles overhead. They're dropping out of the sky. Trooper on the gun, Shepard.
Gotta get him off that gun! Move up! Keep low and find cover!
Alright, nothing too incredible. Wah, wah. Is there a... I got hit hard up there.
Dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More enemies in our path. Shuttles overhead. They're dropping out of the sky. Trooper on the gun, Shepard.
Get him off that gun! Move up! Keep low and find cover!
Get down! Ah! Let's go! Friendly down! Taking cover! Man down! We got wounded! Down! Damn it! Get down!
Shit. Shit. I was it just stopped firing for a while.
You should be back online now.
And then, I don't know. So maybe it takes a while to recharge kind of thing.
More enemies in our path. Shuttles overhead. They're dropping out of the sky. Throw the gun, Shepard.
Gotta get him off that gun! Move up! Keep low and find cover!
No one dropped any explosives. All right.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
The other gun's still down! Let's get over there!
And I got 4 grenades. Hopefully I'll be able to use them on the way out.
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs. Liara, I need you to fix the guns.
You got it.
Ready, Ash? Just you and me.
You bet, Shepard.
Go, go, go!
bud.
Repairs are done. We just need to power up the guns. Gotcha. I'm on it.
Do it. You're right there. Why not?
Power restored. Circuit reset. Guns operational.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
No, there's a thing there. Damn it. I realized it immediately after I did it.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the Elusive Man's cause. Your call.
Wait for my go.
You can begin the evacuation from the command terminal.
Got it.
Can I go back out and get that? I want to go back and get that thing I missed. No!
The evacuation is progressing.
Thanks, Dr. Cole.
Thank you again for... The evacuation is progressing. Is there anything else?
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Until the Elusive Man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The Elusive Man spares no expense for technical perfection.
I know.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life.
Lazarus, yeah.
Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
So, what's this work of yours?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
Reaper to Collector, like, assuming direct control?
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
What kind of work did you do for...
Until the Elusive Man. It was the Elusive Man's...
That technical...
It also strange to think...
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
They're running for Cerberus.
Don't you think you put these people in serious...
They wouldn't have it any other way. Science must never bow to tyranny. We didn't escape just to go into hiding. We wanted to build a new life, where we could live and work on our terms. Love, family, they're all part of that. Even now. Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
Alright. Last question, you boning down on Jacob?
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the Elusive Man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without.
Thanks, Dr. Cole.
Thank you again for everything.
Evacuation level is Alpha.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch. Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
This is the one full of children, so...
Shuttle 1 is away. Alright, everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out of here.
Destroy a phantom sword to remove its melee attacks.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. We'll meet you down there.
Some kind of poison tailored to Turians.
Let's move!
Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Right behind you.
Ah!
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Here we go. Okay, let me go.
Hit that shield pylon, thank you.
Cerberus shuttle landing above. Got it. Finding a position.
Get the cover!
Hey, bud.
Away. 2 shuttles remaining. Take out that shield generator. One shuttle remaining. Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right?
Affirmative.
We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer. Shuttle 3 away. Evacuation complete. That was the last of the civilians. Jacob, hang tight. We'll clear you a landing zone.
Alright, I'll hit it with a shock.
Jacob, landing area cleared. Roger that.
Here we go. Oh, damn. If I only had my fire grenades, now's the time to throw a fire grenade. Take out like 20 of them at once.
Shepard! Commander!
Thanks, Doc and Jacob, for saving me. Where were you, Ashley? Where were you, Liara? I'm just saying. Apparently I need Jacob to get my back now.
Skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One that you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
Damn good.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
You don't want to join the team on the Norman?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Yeah, I
Keep
get
them
it.
safe then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
World famous hero. World's
Shepard,
famous hero.
when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
See, if I know this is a Jacob mission, I would have brought Vega, because I feel like those two would get along. Because they're both kind of boring, but cool enough guys.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the Elusive Man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
Damn right.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
$15 reputation. Am I at like... I'm near max reputation. That's pretty great. For the Crucible project, Element Zero Converter, which refineries are large industrial facilities, remove impurities. These are something I found, that's right. Element, also called EZO, before it's used as fuel or gravity generators. It's an important process as sending electrical charge, blah, blah, blah. By setting up a conversion facility beside the Crucible, EZO can be mined, refined, and supplied to the project in record time. The emergency fuel pods, scavenged from the field of debris in the Valhallan threshold, were once attached to a fleet of merchant vessels making long, risky journeys into uncharted space. The pods have have been repurposed for the Crucible project. When activated, the Crucible's fusion reactors consume an entire ocean of helium-3. Entire oceans, plural. The fuel pods serve as emergency reservoirs should the weapon use more power than expected. Cerberus. So I was doing decent, but now I got 25, 25, 25, 25, so over 100 for that mission. The Elusive Man's search for humanity's best attracted many renowned scientists. Cerberus offered generous salaries, brand new facilities, and unfettered research budgets. Despite the lavish perks, some began to worry about the ethical ramifications. The scientists rescued from Jelix were among the first to leave. Were the first to leave Cerberus. They diligently helped the construction of the Crucible. Dr. Bryn Cole, ex-Cerberus scientist who studied the technology left behind by the Collectors, eventually cut ties with the Elusive Man and helped dozens of scientists and their families flee the organization. The Doctor has joined the Crucible project. Cerberus, Collector, Crucible, Citadel, so many C's, using the knowledge gained during her employment with Cerberus to help build the weapon. Dr. Gavin Archer, well-known synthetic intelligence specialist from Terra Nova who disappeared years ago to work with Cerberus. Now he's parted ways with his former employer. Archer is among the scientists working on the Crucible. He studied his VIs and AIs. In particular, the Geth give him unique insights into parallel processing and inter-system communication that have already improved the weapon's efficiency. And Jacob Taylor. After helping Commander Shepard destroy the Collectors, Jacob Taylor cut ties with Cerberus, joined the war following the attack on a safe house for former Cerberus operatives, where he was hiding out. Jacob turned down the formal reinstatement into the Alliance Marine Corps, feeling his past with Cerberus disqualified him from company. Taylor instead is a consultant advising the Alliance on Cerberus tactics and defenses. He also participates in missions to target the Elusive Man's holdings. My military strength is 4619. Not bad. We are doing pretty damn well, I will say. Alright, so now we've reconnected with Jacob.
Merchant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Ops.
Black Ops always feel bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Thank you. Memorial, Ashley. My sister got everything set up at the Citadel Memorial. She showed me... Oh, her sister survived. That's good. I'm glad. Showed me how it's going to put on the wall. It's nice. I wish I could do something. I know you're busy. But it would mean a lot if you could be there. Yeah, I'll go there next time. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet. It's at your nav point. Take a break. Garrus, Citadel. Liara, Citadel. Javik, Citadel. Commander, I find myself messaging find this message system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Craner was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. So, 6 people want to meet me on the Citadel right now, or 5 or 6. It's insane. All right. All right, Minos Wasteland is good. Smar, good. Shriek is good. Valhallan is good. Sigurd's is good. The Far Rim. That's right next to the Nema cluster. Attic and Beta, Sigma, Kite, Hades Gamma. Where's Hades Nexus? So there were a bunch on there. Anos, Krogan, Atheon, Apian. Set to the Athena Nebula. Okay, this is the Asari homeworld. I saw Thessia. And I'm pretty sure I have a mission there later. So we'll come back to there. Guys, I'm going to take a quick 5. We're at the 2-hour mark. Again. To use the restroom, so I'll be back in 2-3 minutes. Alright. Good, we're back. It's good, we're good. It's back, we're fine. We're good. I think we're gonna head to the Nimbus cluster to do another mission.
Signal confirmed.
Shit.
Evasion successful.
Tagos. Yeah, my bum that I just missed 650. An intact Reaper weapon.
Reapers eluded.
Now let's go check out Kalini. Then Masana, then the other one.
I found something.
Faster than
Plany.
light jump successful.
So this is just moving faster than light. Let's head to Aigeyu first.
Signal confirmed.
Carcosa. A hothouse planet to the Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on the barren surface, likely the seat of an ancient city. The crumbling edifice dates back more than 2.7 million years. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room. Intriguing. The Library of Asha. The evidence the people of Carcosa polluted their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's fresh water supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when word of a Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives. Lessus. As in less is more. Lessus is an unpopular garden world, with characteristics just outside the comfort zone of its Asari people. Its gravity is a little too high, its disease a little too virulent, and the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Lessus. Normally a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but little light population can be seen on Lessus's night side. Population unknown. Capital is Maria. Maria. I just was in a city called Maria. We got some Asari. Hornet. A little heavier. Borskov has a real high fire rate. Alright, let's do it. Let's check out.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So the Asari throw us at the problem? What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Damn.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous. But are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's
I remember.
Why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed.
That explains why no one... they don't release any information about this world.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi... If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Another shuttle. Still warm.
Well, this is a beautiful world. I can't tell if that's Asari or Prothean.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Lights on.
Sounds close. A little too close.
Just a screeching noise. Shattered glass. From where, though? Blood? A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exception to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is a shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices if we do this. I have faith that we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us, Matriarch Galley.
What was that?
Stay sharp.
This was the Commando's captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map showing the nav point location of a bomb. Some room called the Great Hall.
So the Commandos started the purge after all.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set up.
To our staff and students, attached is the new daily schedule. Please note that the wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists later this week. Please see Matriarch Galley or myself if you have any questions. Sincerely, Superintendent Jethra. Wake up 5:30 to 5:45. Breakfast 5:45 to 6:15. Half an hour for breakfast. All right. Morning meditation 6:15 to 8. Study period 8 to 10. Chores 10 to 12. Midday meal 12 to 12:45. Classes 12:45 to 5. Study period 5 to 6. Supper 6 to 7. Evening meditation 7 to 8. Free period 8 to 10. Curfew 10. That is a tight, rigorous schedule. Alright, so I went the exact way I had to go. Got it.
I heard something.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Galley's electronic signatures. Intel? I mean, it's a very beautiful area. It's a nice room. And I know they say monastery, but it...
Talay, you won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reel is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Damn it. What's your name?
Talay.
Damn it, Talay, you forgot. Again. Well, I've heard a lot about this Vanya for 2 games now. God, what a beautiful building. I will say that for the very least, the architecture is incredible. Look at that garden. There we go. Come on, don't crap out of me now during a cutscene.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep. I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait.
Come on.
Let's go.
Move together. You know...
My name is Tasha Poré. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
Alright, go to the Citadel and look for Weshra.
Not sure how I feel about doing the Asari's dirty work.
We need them on our side.
Well, Asari Command owes us big time for this.
Agreed.
Alright, so we're out in this beautiful garden again. I really like the design of this world, and I think the snow and the fact that it's nighttime when it starts, it's just the right bit of ambiance for whatever battle's about to happen right here. Because 100% it is. A Banshee. Well, that's an Asari. Asari husk. That just disintegrates. Holy crap, that's really unsettling.
What have the Reapers done?
I mean, so do these things. These used to be Batarian. Don't act so shocked. We've seen you, Liara, have killed hundreds of husks, which all used to be human. We've killed marauders that used to be Turian. Brutes that I think used to be Krogan. Ooh, I wonder what a Thresher Maw husk would look like, or a Yogg husk, or a Solarian husk, or a Volus husk. An Elcor could be fun, just like a giant rhinoceros or something. A giant stampeding, trampling beast. A Hanar Reaper, a floating deadly poison jellyfish.
Mother, you came.
Falair.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falair, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were... Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? Didn't you come to rescue people?
I'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falair.
I'm sorry.
Falair! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
We can't fly.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? A disciple. It's light. It's very light. Does good damage. Sarah's Council Shoulder Guard. Jethra, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some of the other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora is permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captures arrived here terrified out of their wits. But it will certainly be the last. Major Galay. Jethra, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm proving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside the walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. I think we're good on weapons. Alright. Let's head down. You know what? It actually makes sense, now that I'm thinking about it, why on some worlds we see husks, some worlds we see marauders, some worlds we see brutes, but on every world we see cannibals. Because the Batarians were the first one hit. They're probably the most processed of all the races so far. So that means the cannibal army would probably be one of the biggest groups that the Reapers have, right? Make sense? Alright, this is under where I was before, so that's the Great Hall over there.
Another commando got overrun? This place must have been chaos. Or they panicked.
Asari commandos have decades of experience. They don't panic.
Doesn't matter how long you've been fighting. You never know what'll break your unit.
Yeah. And probably seeing their own kind turned into banshees will do it.
There's the bomb.
And Falere.
Rila, wake up!
Falea, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
She's just kind of staring off.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
We already had to kill one of her kids.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Yeah. Double warp again. Double warp.
That's the last one.
For now. Let's get back to that bomb.
As long as she doesn't turn right in front of us, and I have to put her down in front of her sister.
Falere, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila!
I love you.
Rila!
Good on you, Rila. Oh man. Two of those banshees were problematic. This is... It just bounced it off her. Oh, that's terrifying looking. Oh my god. This is brutal.
We're not your slaves.
We are not. She fought till the end. Damn.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Yeah. She saved us, though, is the other way of looking at that. She saved you.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falere. The code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falere.
Mother, no!
She gonna kill herself?
My daughters, you were all so much...
No. No. Samara.
Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are.
Rather than killing you, she was going to kill herself. That is some kind of motherhood.
And if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Neat.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Yep. Seems about right. You know, because the old saying, where there's smoke, there's Shepard.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the
There are no
Ardat
Ardat
Yakshi
Yakshi
rest.
left.
What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Thanks, Counselor. You're finally being useful. Finally. Sorry, Commandos. And Samara. Sorry, Commandos trained from an early age to control their minds and bodies, seeking the ultimate economy of thought and movement. They are taught that each shot and each decision be made without hesitation. While exact training methods vary among teams, all Commandos are consummate professionals. Their ambushes, quick strikes, and clever tactics have bested larger, well-armed units in thousands of recorded conflicts. The Justicars are an ancient Asari order dedicated to finding and punishing those who would harm others. They rigidly adhere to the Justicar Code, a comprehensive, complicated list of laws. By assaulting the innocent, slaughtering the helpless, and refusing to acknowledge any authority above themselves, The Reapers are an affront to nearly everything the Code stands for. Justicar Samara has set aside all other responsibilities, pledging to stop the Reapers even if it kills her. Alright, so just that mission getting to be another 45. It's a little bit, but it's a start. Alright, well I got a bunch of stuff to do on the Citadel. I'm gonna start that. This stream started on the Citadel, and it's probably gonna end on the Citadel.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble. The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
Cool.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Finally.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Commander?
Crucible update from Cole. Thanks again for everything you did to help out on Celia and Galax. Admiral Hackett is an amazing man, and it's a privilege to work under him. The construction of the Crucible is presenting its challenges, but my team and I are determined to crack it. It's mysteries, although I never rely on luck in this instance. I fear we may need a little. Stay safe, Commander. I hope our paths cross again. Citadel meetup from Jacob. Hey, Shepard, this Crucible project is intense. Bryn and the others are working on around the clock. Pretty soon, I'll have to run to the Citadel to pick up equipment and the hospital. If you got time, want to meet me there, things got so crazy, it seemed like a quieter place, you know. Head for the front lines, Samara. I finished my business on Lessus. I would offer to travel with you once again in the army, but the Code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. Sorry, squad ready. From Corrine LeMay. And as of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We'll ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you'll allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went to the monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Got it. Alright, back to the Citadel for like 8,000 missions. Nice. Nice. Why is there so much wreckage in this system? Yeah. How we doing on time? 15 minutes.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Commander.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garbug.
I'll have them brought here.
The Alliance Engineering Corps updated.
Thank you. I'm sure
Credits
that'll help
recorded.
with any operation we have going.
Like, I don't know what we have going on. Please.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off-planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy
Cerberus.
crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He'd found an organization with lots of pay, benefits. He snuck me a photo of the shiny new armor they gave him. White and yellow armor. Man.
Well, I might have already killed your brother, to be fair, so you probably won't have to kill him.
Also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all citizens.
It does suck, I admit, but...
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change. Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling
You're not
me
seasick anymore.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
Admit it for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. They never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I.
Too bad Tali's not here.
You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. Not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
This is officially my favorite spot on the Citadel.
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assist.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Let's check out the, Alright, on the embassies. Alright, on the embassies is Javik, Samara, and Miranda. The hospital is Jacob and a doctor who's probably expecting something I got. Edie and Joker over there. We're gonna continue to encourage that. Liara said she wanted to speak with me. Barlevon is not there. I checked. Tactus. I'll check in with Kelly and James and Ashley. All right.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
We'll start there. Here is Tactus, James, and Ashley. And Kelly, technically.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Is that Ashley's sister?
Commander, thanks for coming.
This must be really hard on your sister. I'm very sorry for her loss.
God, look at all those people.
It's tough to see her go through this. Damn it. There I go again.
I hope Sarah can find some peace here.
I'm glad I can be here for her. She wanted me to say something about her family. Wanted Thomas to hear it.
You need to be strong for Sarah now.
You're right. I'm so proud of her.
Yep.
She's no career soldier, but
This isn't as fun as the Garrus mission, but it's sweet.
Reminds me of Dad. Whatever was going on, he put a smile on his face for us.
And no news on her other sisters or his father who are on Earth.
He did his best with 4 daughters and a strong wife. He always said live fire exercises was good prep for facing his girly horde.
Your sister's waiting. You'll be fine.
Right. Here we go. Okay. Remember the trip to the beach the summer before I left for basic training?
All right, Ashley. There you go. Marksman.
I'll meet you back aboard the Normandy.
Is his dead body just still there?
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
Well, there's James.
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm...
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I was just... I didn't mean to... You know, I was just...
That's what I thought.
Later. Ah! Careful!
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Thank you for your patronage on the Citadel. Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, landing the Nimbus cluster in
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days.
I get it.
I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference. And our mission may just save everyone. Now's not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
And you'll have yours.
I heard about the horrible things Cerberus did during the coup. That's not the organization I joined.
Well, technically it
There's
is.
so much desperation here, but everyone is staying civil.
And CSEC forces have killed the last invading forces.
Alright, another view. Are there people on top of the crates? Have I never noticed that? There are people just walking around. Yeah, talking up on top.
Hey there.
There are people hanging out on top of all the things. That's crazy. I thought I'd be able to go through those doors, but I can't.
Spectre status
Alright.
recognized. Please select a destination. One moment.
Let's work our way down, right? Here I can find Miranda, Javik, and Samara.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all the students. While the Alliance takes heavy losses to...
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before
I'm
sending-
trying.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
Yeah.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets.
That's cool.
Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness.
Yeah.
The only difference is the scale
It's the
of our
size, yeah. The Reapers...
The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
I mean, they're gigantic. They're well-armed.
Is that how you see it too?
And their
You yourself
thinking is so
killed a
different.
Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falere be all right in the monastery?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falere will find it. It was good to see her. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
You deserve it.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falere saw things so... And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention.
You would have popped yourself in the dome.
Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
Krogan leader Urdnot Rex stated that his support of the Turians proves that the Krogan are ready to return to the Citadel. Reaper forces...
Now, Jevik.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
Unless we win this war, it'll be the last time any of us see the Citadel.
Do not be so dismissive, Commander. Someday the things you have lost will be the things you would kill to have back.
Such as?
Order, the rule of law. From here, our empire dictated the course of the galaxy.
I'm really curious what
Nowadays,
it looked
a lot
like.
of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an Enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But... if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines.
Yeah, Javik, there you go. Now you're getting it.
Alive, and we will fight back.
Now you're getting it.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Alliance forces struck back at Cerberus with a daring attack that disabled a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria.
Miranda's in the Spectre office. Got it.
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Nyota. Wanna guess why?
Oh my.
They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would be to see me.
I understand why you would not wish to send your daughter to them.
Yeah. Your understanding doesn't help me or my daughter much right now.
Are you at a mission? Up? Nothing yet. Volus Ambassador Din Korlak. Current location unknown. Biometric analysis did not detect him in any publication in this time. His last known position was an office suite near the human embassy. Civilian consultant authorization. An importer-exporter with past convictions for smuggling has offered to gather critical supplies for Alliance. CSEC believes the offer is in good faith and has refused to make an arrest, but is legally interested in restricted from accepting her offer without Spectre. Yeah. Is that the one I was listening to? All right, it says Miranda is in the Spectre office. Message terminal.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
There's Miranda.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now.
I
heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't
Kai Lang probably worked with her.
But I learned
or
what
for her
happened
at
to my
parts.
sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
Yeah.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
He should come out and help.
The elusive man made him
Join me.
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
All right. All right. It says there's a guard I can speak to at the office suite. God, I move so slow. Guard? Guard.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
I'll deal with it.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
Awkward hands.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance...
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
Was he there into the Citadel?
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus, it's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
Ooh.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on it. I can't go to C-Sec, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You gonna go on about them all night?
Just get the car up here quick.
Zaid?
The bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Zaid?
Oh, okay.
How long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing.
They won't give a damn when they realize
unless you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
All right. I mean, I've met everyone else from the previous game. Some of them are dead. Some of them are working with me now. Right, Miranda, Jacob, Samara, Mordin, Thane, Kasumi, Garrus. So I haven't met Tali or Zaid yet, and that's it. And I met Jack, so there you go.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why go after your old employer, Zaid? Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Good question.
Thank you. Come again.
All of a sudden.
How do you know my name?
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. She's a recent acquaintance.
How recent?
Very.
Shit. All right, I'm listening.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned... Turn? You already betrayed your own.
We saved your life. Tell us what...
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus' better nature, Shepard. Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about... You have my thanks. Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later. C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
I wouldn't, Zaid. I never cared for you. You think you're an asshole. The Volus bombing fleet. Liara is here. And I know where she is now, down this way. No real conversations? Alright, Liara.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium.
And apparently Zaid
It
was there.
reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia.
My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave
Oh,
me.
Matriarch Benezia.
But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Friends doesn't cut it for me anymore, Liara.
Wow, that sounds serious.
I am serious. Whatever happens, I'd like to spend my life with you.
Then you're extremely lucky that I feel that way too.
I know.
Aw.
Hello, Shepard.
Paramore 2. I still gotta go back and replay parts of Mass Effect 2 to get Paramore 3.
Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods. Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
For the best in the business, come to Casa. All goods have
Thank
been
you for
marked down
shopping
with our
at
special
Casa
wartime
Fabrication
discount.
Weaponry.
Her name is Tasha Poray. Of course. P.O.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha.
Sorry.
Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
Nothing new. Apollo's Cafe. Apollo's. God of the Sun, duh. My brain is not braining right now, again.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Tempted to buy that Cerberus armor and just run around looking like a Cerberus.
Ask about our full service warranties.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it. Visit any of our Elkos Welcome to Kanala Exports.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
Personal needs.
Alright, good. So we did Presidium, embassies. So we got the bar and the hospital left. Let's do the bar.
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor.
It's this Solarian soldier, but he's not talking. It's definitely...
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. It'd only be safer inside a tank. That's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
So that conversation just started over. There's Edie and Joker.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
Good job. Good wingman.
Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience. You just introduced me as your personal assistance, Matt.
Yeah, well, it was the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional.
I mean, he's not wrong. Neither is she. You could introduce her as something else, but... I mean, Edie has a disguise function. Alright, so the last place I gotta check out is the hospital.
Spectre status recognized. Please, one moment, please.
Alright. And after this, I'm gonna...
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you... What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
I feel it.
I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart. But not that smart.
Yeah.
Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
It was interesting to meet Bryn.
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the college.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Good on you, Jacob.
Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's... nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Some taken.
Good.
Shepard Taylor. I like
I'm
it.
glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Got it. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Nope, not any of you.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
All right.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
All right. So we did the Ardat Yakshi and reconnected with every character from 2. I'm really curious, would just these missions not be available? Like, it makes sense whatever Miranda's doing wouldn't be available, like, but like this mission, would it still be available if Zaid was dead? Would Kasumi's? Would Jacob's? Would I have gone to that planet if Jacob wasn't there?
What the hell you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shetland. Figured you'd be too busy.
Zaid Masani.
Armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk? Don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed. Real popular after that. We couldn't boot him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure.
He's back and he's in charge.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk? Don't remind me. Little scumbag.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
We couldn't
Please
boot him
observe
from the
all
Suns
cast
fast
restrictions
enough.
when making a
Should
purchase.
have ended his tenure with a bullet.
Stand strong for your people with Batarian State Arms. Batarian State Arms, defending the hegemony. Stand strong for your people with Batarian State Arms. Please observe all caste restrictions when making a purchase.
Ashley's sister, she talker. There's more and more. There's definitely more and more pictures every time I come.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
All right.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Yep, we're gonna take a quick break here. Guys, I will be back in 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. So I'm gonna wrap up this stream. Just making it more easier to put in VODs, more easier to put it on YouTube. You guys get it. So, I will be right back. If you're watching this on Twitch, give me a follow. If you're watching this on... Right. If you're watching this on Twitch, give me a follow. Watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and I will be Back in a few. Until next time.